Good morning children. In continuation to our last class on algebraic identities, today I will discuss few more examples. And I hope you have memorized all the identities which I have explained in the previous video. And today we are going to solve the problems based on the following identities. Let us see the first identity in that. What is the first identity here? A plus b whole square is equal to a square plus 2ab plus b square. Next identity is a minus b whole square, which is equal to a square minus 2ab plus b square. And the next identity is a square minus b square is a plus b into a minus b. Based on these three identities, we are going to solve the sums. Now, let us see the first model in that sum. Evaluate using identity. In that first sum, 101 into 99. How can you split 101? We can write it as 100 plus 1. And 99 we can write it as 100 minus 1, which is equal to 99. So children, what do you observe here? This is in a form of identity a plus b into a minus b. So a plus b into a minus b is a square minus b square. Now let us consider a value as 100 and b value as 1. Now let us substitute a and b value in the identity a square minus b square. A square means 100 square minus b square means 1 square. 100 square means 100 into 100, which is equal to 10,000, minus 1 square means 1. So it will be equal to 10,000 minus 1 is 9,999. Okay. Now let us move on to the next sum. 51 by 2 into 49 1 by 2. So 51 by 2 you can write it as 50 plus 1 by 2. And 49 1 by 2 you can write it as 50 minus half. 50 minus half is nothing but 49 1 by 2. So again, what do you observe here children? This is in which form of identity? Yes, it is in a form of an identity a plus b into a minus b. So a plus b into a minus b is a square minus b square. So the value of a will be here 50 and the value of b will be 1 by 2. So now let us substitute a and b value in the identity a square minus b square. A square means 50 square minus b square means 1 by 2 whole square. 50 whole square you can write it as 50 into 50, which is 2500 by 1 minus 1 by 2 whole square means 1 by 2 into 1 by 2, which is equal to 1 by 4. Now let us take LCM for the denominators 1 and 4. The LCM will be 4. Now 1 times 4 is 4 into numerator 2500 minus 1 times 1 is 4 into numerator 1. Then 4 into 2500, how much you will get there? 10,000 minus 1 into 1 is 1 by 4. Now 10,000 minus 1 is how much? 9,999 by 4. Now let us see next model children. Factorize using appropriate identities. Now let us see in that first sum 16x square plus 24xy plus 9y square. Now you see first term here. First term here 16x square is a perfect square. So how can you write 16x square? You can write 16x square as 4x whole square. Isn't it? 4x into 4x you will get 16x square only. And you see last term here 9y square. It is also a perfect square. So you can write 9y square as 3y whole square. So a value is 4x here and the last term b is equal to 3y here. Now let us write the middle term 24xy as 2ab, means 2 into a value is 4x, b value is 3y. So what you observe here, children, this expression is in a form of an identity a square plus 2ab plus b square. A square means 4x whole square, 2ab means 2 into 4x into 3y plus b square means 3y whole square. So a square plus 2ab plus b square is what identity? A plus b whole square. So a value is how much here? 4x, and b value is 3y. Now let us substitute a and b value in a plus b whole square. So you will be getting 4x plus 3y whole square. This is how we are going to factorize this identity. Now next one, you see, next example, just I will explain you. 4y square minus 4y plus 1. Here first term is perfect square 4y square, and last term is also a perfect square. So the middle term you are getting here minus. If the middle term is minus, then you have to write it in identity a minus b whole square. In the first sum you have middle term as plus, so you are writing as a plus b whole square form. Here middle term is minus, so you have to write it a minus b whole square form. So try this sum by your own. Next sum you see 4x square minus y square by 25. Here what is the first term? First term is a perfect square 4x square, isn't it? So 4x square can be written as 2x whole square. And second term you see it is also a perfect square, and you can write y square by 25 as y by 5 whole square, isn't it? So you will get here 2x whole square minus y by 5 whole square. So you already know that this is in a form of an identity a square minus b square. So a square minus b square is equal to a plus b into a minus b. So a value is how much here? 2x, and b value is y by 5. Now let us substitute a and b value in a plus b in a minus b. So you will get here 2x plus y by 5, 2x minus y by 5. Now let us move on to the next sum, 18x square minus 50. So you observe here 18a square is not a perfect square, and 50 is also not a perfect square. So to get a perfect square, what we should do? I am taking 2 common here. If we take 2 common here, you will get here 9x square minus 25. Means 2 into 9 18x square, 2 into 25 is 50. Okay. So 9x square is a perfect square now. And you can write 9x square how? 3x whole square, isn't it? Next, 25 is also a perfect square. So you can write 25 as 5 whole square. Now you got here 2 into 3x whole square minus 5 whole square. So 3x whole square minus 5 whole square is in the form of which identity? Again a square minus b square. So what is the identity there? A plus b into a minus b. So let us consider a value as 3x and b value as 5. And let us substitute a and b value in this identity a plus b and a minus b. So you will get 3x plus 5 into 3x minus 5 into 2. Okay. So children, in this video I have explained 5 sums. So copy all these 5 sums in your notebook. So based on today's sums, I have given similar sums as assignment. So complete that assignment. So in the next session, we will discuss few more identities. So thank you and have a nice day.